Let's get it. Let's go. Tish for real. Checking in. So today we have on the board China and McClain sits down for another one and basically explains what made her leave that worldly life behind and grow closer to the Most High, right? Now we've seen her in all these different 5-star movies, growing up on Disney Channel, and personally, she's always been one of my favorites. She has a warm soul. She's very genuine, and she's always just had something special about her, in my opinion. But with her being in the industry for as long as she has seen a lot. She has experienced a lot. So today, instead of making assumptions, pointing fingers, and trying to assume, we're going to sit down as a Game for Days podcast family and react to the video together so we can walk away from the situation and draw our own opinion. Let's get it. Let's go.
Why are there children suffering in Africa, and why the world wars, and why does murder happen, and why does rape happen, and why do all of these bad things happen if God is like real and he's there and all of that? So first thing, humans have free will.
Correct.
And I'm going to tell you why God gave it to us, or why I think he gave it to us. I'm going to give you an example. If you really love somebody, but they're kind of indifferent towards you, and you get a love potion and you put it in their drink when they're not looking, and then you slip it to them, and they don't see you do it, but they drink the drink with the love potion in it, and then they look at you and they're like, I love you.
What?
Is that real love?
No.
No, it's not, is it? Because that person didn't have a choice.
It has to be
whether
genuine.
Or not they could love you. You forced.
Hey, it can't be love if it's not genuine. And that goes back to the Most High giving us free will. We will all be robots if we didn't have free will. But people be so quick to throw that free will in his face and blame God for it. Let's get it, let's go.
Right? That's why God gave us free will, so that we can love him and it actually be real love, because we chose to do it. Now, a lot of people don't choose to love God back, but that's why he didn't create a bunch of clones of each other that just mindlessly follow him and we love you, God. We're gonna, carry out your will at all costs because we don't have a choice.
Facts.
He didn't create that. He created humans that are each very different from each other with free will.
That's true.
Now,
we are different.
No rape, no murder, no kids in Africa suffering, no wars, no all of that stuff. You're asking for things to be the way they were before Adam and Eve ate the apple. When it was just God doing his thing without humans being like, nah, we're going to take things into our own hands. Everything's perfect. There was no death. Things weren't dying.
That's facts.
Adam and Eve, they weren't headed towards death.
It was peace and love.
Animals weren't dying. Lions were laying down with lambs. There was peace. There was no rape. There was no murder. There was no any of that. That happened when humans decided to take things into their own hands and not really obey God and be like, nah, we want to take the reins on this. This is where it's led us to all of these crazy things happening in the world, happening in the industry,
and this is why you always listen to what the Most High tells you, because a lot of times when we don't have the knowledge and wisdom that we get later on in life, we think, oh, well, why would he tell us to do this? This don't make sense. Or why would he tell us to do that? That don't make sense. Guess what? It doesn't make sense from a worldly point of view, but he's upstairs. He's the Most High. So, of course, he's looking from a bird's eye view. He's looking from a spiritual point of view, right? You're just looking from a worldly point of view based on the things that you can see. Then you go through something and you're like, dang, I went through this and God told me to do the exact opposite. I'm tired of getting spanked. I'm tired of disobeying the Most High just to be wrong on the other side of things, whether it made sense or not, right? So you always want to understand when he tells you something, it may seem like off the wall or different or sometimes even weird to us. But the thing is, we don't have his awareness. We can't see what he can see in our future. Let's get it. Let's go.
We have free will. We can make our own decisions.
Facts.
If somebody wants to go out into the world and do something crazy, they have free will to be able to make the decision to do it, because that sword cuts both ways. God can't just give us free will so that we can choose to love him so that it can be real love and not give us free will to do what we choose to do if we choose to do something that's not right. But those things have consequences.
Correct.
We can't take credit for all the good things when we get awards or we have success or we get money or we do something that's deemed good in this world. We can't be like, oh, see, look at what my hard work got me. This is crazy. Like, look at what I did. Look at what something else you can't see. Karma. Good karma brought my way. You know, look at what my strength got me. We give ourselves the credit when it's something good that happens. But then when it's something bad, even people that don't believe in God, they're like, see, where was God if he real? We take credit for the good things and then we blame God for the bad things when we are the reason. Humans are the reason. Humans are the ones that decided to take the Christian religion.
And that is crazy because when you're doing good, you do go out of your way to be like, ooh, I'm doing a good job. I'm handling my business, right? Sometimes for some people. But when things go bad, the first thing you think about is the Most High and blaming the Most High, right? You don't want to take accountability for your actions and see things from the outside looking in, right? Yes, he is in control of everything, right? Excuse me. Yes, he is in control of everything. But at the same time, we have free will and we have a decent amount of control of the things that happens in our lives. So we have to be aware. We have to be on the same page as the Most High and, you know, praise the Most High and go to Jesus and ask him for strength that we need in our everyday lives and to get through these things. But we also have to understand that a lot of the things that happen in our lives have to do with the decisions that we make. And a lot of the things that can change our lives have to do with the decisions that we make. So let's get it. Let's go. Everything that we can control, let's control it. Everything that we can't, let's continue to put it in the Most High's hands. And he's never done us wrong in the past. He's not going to do us wrong in the future, right? It's called faith for a reason. It's called trust. It's called love for a reason, right? All of these things. So let's get it. Let's go. Go ahead and hop in that description box. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so we keep you updated every time we drop, keep you in the loop. Also, go ahead and hop in that description box and follow that Instagram. Go ahead and hop in that description box and check out that merch. And as always, if you like the direction that we're going with this thing, which is straight to the top, go ahead and hop in that description box and send a Cash App if it's on your heart. Let's get it. Let's go. Cheers for real. Checking out.